So today is April 19th, and there are patches of lesser celandine that I can see that are definitely getting affected by the glyphosate that I've been spraying on. And I sprayed this area at least twice, and I sprayed it heavy because I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the only thing in here. I guess I can see a little bit of vinca in there, and hopefully it'll survive. But the lesser celandine had created a canopy. Now you can see that there's other lesser celandine over here that is right next to my pachysandra that I don't want to kill. Japanese honeysuckle, huh? Last year all I did was dig it up. This year I tried the glyphosate, and I don't know, I mean, I guess really you're not going to see it until next year, but I went pretty heavy on it. It looks like I got my new sprayer and glyphosate on April 10th, 9 days ago, and I'm guessing that these are areas here that you can see I've hit with the glyphosate. So this is around this magnolia tree that I've been trying to save. But you can see that plenty of lesser celandines out there that has not been hit or affected at all. And I need to really get stepping stones to be able to walk through here. But you can see along the stepping stones where I'd hit the stuff. And I guess I didn't really do that because it's got the vinca in there. So, but over there again, now this is approximately 9, 10, maybe 11 days after using glyphosate. But what I don't know if it's working at all was this whole paintbrush it on thing. So let me head on over to some areas where I paintbrushed it on, and you can see the burn marks from where I dabbed it. But I'm guessing it just wasn't enough because it was dye in standard 2% glyphosate. And over here, yeah, there's little spots where, there's burn marks where I got the leaves. But it doesn't seem to be really dying out the same as, when I just went nuts spraying it with like 5%. So I can't tell. It was just a couple of days ago that I think I went a little bit more nuts with the 5%, and I'm wondering if these yellow patches are from doing that, or whether they're from natural dyeing, or they're from potentially hitting this stuff with the paintbrush. But I think this stuff along here, I think I only did with the paintbrush. So maybe there's some effects. You can see the burn marks from using the paintbrush. So maybe that is having some effect. And I don't know what's working best, but I'm determined to get rid of this stuff. There's a lot of it. So here's a good example. This is probably an area where I just sprayed it with the sprayer, which would mean that's 5% that's doing that and acting much faster in maybe only about 2 days with a heavy dose, as opposed to like 10 days with only 2%. So I think that the guy on YouTube said that 3 or 4% seems to be the sweet spot, where maybe it won't kill everything. But I guess I haven't tried 5% with a paintbrush. Maybe that'll be the next thing to try. So now out back or anywhere that I've noticed that the ground is soft and it's not got tons of other plants in near it, I just say grab it with your hand, pull that stuff out, and just get rid of the dirt. I'll show you up here in my junkyard where I've got trying to not blow this dandelion I just picked. Up here in my junkyard, I've got a whole bunch of buckets of soil that I've ripped out. So you can see here that there's a lot of lesser celandine with all the soil. This is all just dirt that I've pulled out with the lesser celandine. That may be, probably the best way to get an immediate effect if you can do it.